Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Don't expect much from me this stream. I just kinda... I wanted to go live. I wanted to go live. And maybe just talk for a little while before I have to go off to class. That's all. So, yeah, I really need to fix my sleep schedule. I think I woke up at like... My gosh. Well, I don't know. Can I even say that I slept if I woke up at like midnight? I mean, I did sleep, just it was before that. I don't know. I guess I didn't sleep then, in that case. But yeah, I'm going to try to attempt to get some homework done. And then hopefully like also be attentive enough to have a chat maybe. I don't even have my stuff. Alright, I'm very behind. I'm like so behind on a lot of things actually. It's because I've been trying to switch my note-taking to like to an iPad, but the thing is like I already had written like a bunch of notes on a notebook at first, and I didn't want to have to like use both of them to like access all of them. So I've been in the process of like kind of converting all of them to this iPad app that I got, and just trying to have all of my notes in one place for my music theory class. Which yeah, I don't I'm not too I mean I kind of get it. Like, I understand the concepts that they're teaching us, like, at like a bare minimum level. But I'm like really bad at memorizing a lot of like the fine details. Like, at this point, we're at a point where like they basically like point to if you don't know what like a key signature is, like we're at the point where like if the teacher like, you know, they don't have to point out the key signature because we should all know it. But like in my case, like I still like it takes me a while to figure it out, so that's really bad. I'm behind like on a few things. In that sense, I'm just like really slow to memorize everything, I guess. But hopefully having all my notes easily accessible will help with that. And I could like drag in images as well now, like a helpful little chart to help me understand things. Okay, I need to get my notes. But yeah, so many... I feel like even though I'm probably pretty behind, I feel like I've learned so much, honestly. like before taking any music classes, I felt like, no, like I didn't even know like anything. Like I don't think I had like I've been people have been like surprised at how little I know, especially like, you know, being interested. Most people at least like know very simple things like I think when I like first started going to college, I didn't even like know what I didn't even know what like a scale was, or a melody or anything. Like I was so dumb. Like I think in my head like music was just like sound, like beeps and boops, but like good sounding beeps and boops. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Where do I write this? I don't even this is basically just to like get myself used to streaming again, because I did notice I was a bit like rusty, a bit nervous last stream, probably because I haven't been streaming as often, and it's kind of like thrown me off. So I'm just going to, and also I literally said I was going to stream more often, and I even said like I wanted to stream tomorrow. I didn't quite get to do that, but it was almost like 2 days. It wasn't the day after, but it was yeah, I tried my best, I guess. I don't know what I was doing yesterday or why I couldn't stream. Oh, I think I was sleeping. And yeah, I've been getting this weird habit of like sleeping during the evening and like waking up like at like 2 a.m. or whatever. It's weird. I mean, it's kind of, yeah, it's weird to do that on like a school schedule, because like I pretty much come home and I instantly pass out. When like I should be, you know, reviewing like what the heck I, you know, just learned. There's one reason why that I was very like opposed to the whole idea of going to college, because I'm so terrible with like keeping up with things. Like I will like, you know, like if I'm there, like I'll like actively participate in stuff like that in any learning or any assignments or whatever, but as soon as I get home, it's like out of my hands. Like it like completely leaves my mind. Like I don't even care about it anymore, you know? But I really should like come home and probably review a little bit. I can't remember what I wanted to write next. I completely forgot. What was I gonna put here? Hold on. I remember I was gonna put something here. can't remember. Well, hopefully it wasn't that important. I'm sure it wasn't. I'm sure it's fine. I actually have to look these up as well. Some of these, like, I've just completely forgotten since I wasn't able to write a lot of it down during lessons. It's kind of lessons, or I guess, like, what would you call it? They're not lessons, like, kind of like lectures. So when you say lectures, you kind of like imagine like being in like a large, like, kind of hall. Like, I've seen, like, I've never been in one of those like large lecture halls because I've never studied anything that like requires that. That's always like the scientific stuff, because like pretty much everyone is like going into those fields, so they need like these big auditoriums just to have class because there's so many students. In all of my classes, it's usually like very, very small groups, like maybe like 10 people 10 people a class. Which I don't know why. I feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm just like too simple-minded. I feel like something like music would probably interest a lot more people than like biology or like nursing or something. I guess it's like most people are more realistic. Because like everyone listens to music, right? But not everyone's like, you know, not everyone's like talking about like, I don't know, what do nurses do? Nursing. Okay. I wish I could like show everyone my notes as well. Yeah, it's probably that. Like, there's all the whole thing where it's like, get a real job, you know? Like, I've known so many like very good artists where if they like just went to school and like maybe refined it somewhat, or just got the paperwork, then they'd be able to get like very good jobs in like an artistic field. But then their parents like railroaded them into like being like a lawyer or something, which is like, what are you gonna do with that? Like, you're not gonna be a lawyer because you're like, because you don't want to be that, you know? Like, it doesn't matter if it's a good degree. If you're not like passionate about it, and it's like, yeah. And nowadays, like, you can barely even find a starting job at like a livable wage anyways. So it's like, might as well go with what you like to do. I don't know. You know, if we're all gonna be like living in the slums 10 years from now, then might as well, you know, be there living, you know, doing what you want, I guess. I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith. I don't really have a lot of faith of where we'll be in like 10 to 20 years, just as like a society. There being arguments against taking art at college/uni level. Self-learning with, yeah, but like especially like in places like America, like they're all about the friggin' credentials. Like, it doesn't matter if you're like if you're like you know, they'll just straight up like pay you less, even if you're really good at your job, just because you don't have like a specific, you know, degree, which is like ultimately useless if you already know everything that like the degree is supposed to teach you, right? But you know, it doesn't matter to them. It's all like they're all in like cahoots, you know? It's like that for a reason, because they've all built this system, and they expect us to conform to it. Yeah, it's it's kind of depressing, but like, I don't know. Okay. I when I it's so funny, like when I first like started learning about this, I'm like, of course I was like, how complicated could this really be? Like this whole music thing anyway. Like it's just music, like it's just like, but there's just like so much. And there's like, so many like letters, numbers. It's like I'm doing algebra sometimes. That's what it feels like. Right now it's like the freaking Roman numerals are getting to me. It inspires confidence in me when it's like when the teacher offhandedly said, like, while we were learning about this stuff, like this these Roman numerals, which are called like scale degrees, but the teacher basically just admitted that like a lot of music nowadays just kind of like throws it away and doesn't use this. And it's like, oh, we still gotta learn it though, because I guess there is that saying where like you kind of have to know the rules before you can break them. And I kind of agree with that to like an extent. But and this is probably like, I can see how this is very useful. Like I definitely like, I'm starting to like be able to like recognize chord patterns in music. Not like by ear yet. I'm not that good, but like it's kind of starting to like make sense somewhat. It's like, oh, there's, it's not like that I understand it completely. It's more just like, oh, I can tell that there's more thought put into these things than might, than one might like originally think. Also, why can't I guess, would it be called a diatonic chords? Okay, yeah, diatonics. I guess there's also scale. I guess the scale degrees more so be the individual notes and not chords. I don't know. And all this terminology is like all mumbo jumbo in my head. Okay, so hold on. I wonder if I can remember that stream where I was like fiddling with a kickstand for like a whole 30 minutes. I'm gonna see if I can't get it first try now. Hey, look at that. Okay, nice. I think I did it. There's barely any room on my desk to even have it on, but should be easier to write on now. It's an iPad mini, so I've been just kind of like holding it like a little like notebook. It's been cool. I mean, like, I'm not used to having like the newest thing. So being able to like mess with an iPad and kind of like use it practically instead of just for like video games is interesting. And definitely like, I think before I couldn't really see the appeal to like being locked in like some sort of like tech ecosystem, but like iPads are just really nice. Just you know, one word of advice I do have though is definitely make sure you know what you're doing when you put on a screen protector, because I accidentally wasted like a $25 screen protector. Like I think they're in like it was like almost $50 for a pack of 2. They're like the best like screen protectors pretty much out there, and they're for like artists, and you know, it's supposed to make the Apple Pencil like glide better or just feel better in general. And I was planning to do like a lot of writing notes on the thing, so I thought it was worth the investment. I just really wish I didn't mess up the first one. I'm glad it was a pack of 2. I would have been extremely upset if there was just one in there. Also, maybe one day, when I figure it out, I can like share my screen, and you know, like see me do my homework, if you'd like that sort of thing. And you can like backseat me on it as well. So I'm not sure if anyone really knows what I'm doing. I'm not like broadcasting myself as like a music streamer, but if I did, you know, that's like so genius, you know? I've just thought of this just now. Imagine if you were like a composer, like a music producer, and like you streamed all of your commissions, but you didn't actually know what you were doing, and you just listened to chat the entire time. Because like they would backseat you so hard, probably. I feel like they would. And so you'd probably be able to just like listen to other people the whole time. And they'll like do your job for you. Yeah, I'm very scared to like, I don't know, I want to like, I've learned so much in like the past like few months, but I've also not made any music in the past few months, and I'm kind of scared too, cause like I don't basically like, I don't know, I'm just scared I'm gonna still suck, or like I'm not gonna understand, I'm just gonna like hate it, or like just get super unmotivated because I get stuck somewhere. I mean, people stream themselves doing commission work all the time. And I just thought it would be funny if someone did that, but like they didn't actually know what they're doing, and they just like took advice from chat the entire time, and it was like yeah, I don't know. Something like that couldn't really help with something like art, because art, you know, there's a lot of like physical like input with art. You know, like the chat member can't like draw a stroke for you, you know, but like a chat member could potentially tell you like an exact chord progression, even like not even at one chord, like an entire progression. They could just like, you know. I feel like, I don't know, because like it depends what it is, but like I know like some communities, especially a lot of video games, are very eager to backseat and like give advice, and then other communities like can't really think of an example, but a lot of communities are like very like careful about their secrets or whatever, or like they don't really give advice because they'd rather like sell it. You know, they'd rather like sell the advice to someone than just like give it out for free. Or like you just like see those super hostile people like when you ask a question on a forum and they're just like, just look it up, bro, like stuff like that. I've never actually like seen what the music creation side of the internet is like. I've just kind of consumed music and that's all. There was that one like music producing YouTuber that, but like I don't really want to talk about what happened to him. That was like the only one I've ever watched, so it's like my point of reference. Yeah, I don't know, I've seen like a lot of people like make music without necessarily knowing music theory. I feel like I've almost made it harder for myself because like now that I know like how like music is supposed to be made, I guess it's like it's going to like I'm basically going to be even harder on myself like making anything. Like it's going to take substantially longer than if I just like made like a cute little song in like in GarageBand. Like without like exactly knowing like what you're doing, just like, oh, this sounds nice, and oh, this sounds nice. That's really the only kind of music I've made so far. And I'm hoping to actually like take this knowledge and actually apply it to making music, and hopefully like I'll actually make something that sounds good. Or at least like it'll take a lot less effort and confusion to get to that point. I've definitely seen like people like I've definitely seen like really intelligent people doubt themselves, but I don't think that's what you're talking about. Even like I saw like I actually saw like a Twitter mutual of mine, another Vtuber, who's a songwriter, and saw that they were doing songwriting commissions, and they were like pretty cheap, like affordable as well. I wouldn't say cheap, but they were affordable for like I've never seen like what like writing an original song, like, you know, but you don't know how much money you could possibly make off a song, you know, it could be like in the thousands, so like charging like, and I think in some cases it was like under 100. You know, $100 for a song is not a lot to ask for at all. Hi, Wally. But I just feel like I would hate to waste their time and you know, waste like maybe some like ideas they had for lyrics cooked up. I'd hate to waste those on like a song that I'll just never be able to make. So I really need to just like flex my music muscles and actually like try something. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Hold on. I don't know. Why is this? Why did they put a sharp in front of the Roman numeral? What? Are you supposed to do that? Oh no, wait, it's... What? Wait, hold on. What is that? What is the... I saw that symbol in class as well, and I was like, wait, did I miss... I might have missed it. I did miss, like... I did miss a couple classes, like in the beginning of the semester, and it was like, it's partially why I'm a little bit behind. It's always fun when you like come into class and it's like they're talking about a symbol that you haven't even like seen, and you're just like, what is that? I should have probably asked what it is. I didn't want to sound dumb. It's like an O with a line through it. Probably figure it out eventually. Probably means something that I already know. It's just like a different symbol for it. Just don't know. Okay, melodic minor. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Wait, are they all? No, that doesn't. That's not right. Is that right? That's not right. What? I'm so good. Like, it's like every like. Heck, like every image that I'm like looking at is giving me like a different answer. This is so confusing. It's Google Images and like the best textbook. I literally have a textbook for this. I just don't want to like crack it open and have to like manually search for the page where all this stuff is on. I thought Google would have it. I thought Google would know this stuff. It's not rocket science. Okay, this seems like it's probably accurate. Yeah, okay, that's right. And then I think before anything, I think maybe when I was still in high school, I wanted to start like trying to produce music at least, because I thought like even if I didn't know anything, just trying to make something would maybe help. And I ended up not continuing with that, and I just kind of like put music on the back burner until I started classes. Like I started college classes, and it's just because like every video I saw in it was like they would like every different video would like expect you to know like every video was, let me try to explain this. Every video was kind of like explaining it to like, it was just kind of assuming your skill set already, like what you already knew, and each video like was different. Like each video, like it assumed like a like different, like one video it might like start like might explain something and then not explain another thing, and then another video might like it'd be the opposite. I don't know. Like one of the first like music tutorials that I tried like following along to, it was like they were in some sort of like music program, and it was like, all right, first thing you want to do, click on the timeline, okay, you know, drop in a MIDI track, okay, got it. And then the dude, for real, like like almost like word for word, he was like, all right, now you want to just like get down you just want to like write down like you just want to put down like a melody here, and he just makes a melody, and I'm like, it's like, wait, I think you skipped a few steps. What is a melody? How, like, what is, like, there are like melodic guidelines, or like there's like theory to that stuff, and it's just like you skipped over it, and it's like, oh, you can make a melody, right? Easy. And I still don't even know like all of those. I think I definitely probably if I tried to. I mean, actually, who am I kidding? I've made melodies. I've made like songs technically. Last semester, I even made like some that I thought were decent, like not completely terrible sounding, but like still obviously not like real music, but like something is like, oh, you know, I made this, you know, that's cool. My goal, like eventually, is just like be able to make something that like someone can actually like kind of jam out to, you know. Like for real, not just like a neat little thing, like, oh, that's cool, sweetie, you know, that kind of thing. No, like I want someone to like, you know, say like, oh, this is really good actually. That would be cool. Okay, took me forever just to find like that should have took like not as long. Like that should have not taken as long, but we got those down. Maybe those will help a bit. And then I want to see if I can't just get like, I wonder if there's like a just a chart on that I can find on Google with all of the with all the different scales. C, D flat, D, E flat. Okay, that's definitely missing some. Yeah, I think it's definitely be hard to fit all that on one page, I feel like. This is several pages, I think. Diatonic triads and all major keys. I have to log in. I don't want to log in. You gonna draw and listen? Okay. Alright. Sounds good. I'm only probably going to talk for like an hour more. Just wanted to check up on everyone and talk about, you know, my current predicament and how I feel about music homework, to be exact. I feel like I just have to like, I kind of just have to like suck it up and then like kind of catch up with all of my homework, and then so then I can actually like apply it to making actual music instead of just like doing this BS homework, you know. I might try to do this worksheet. Can I even, let's see. I don't know. This seems hard. I don't know. I might have to like really focus on this with this one. And it's not like, it's not hard, it's just like I haven't had enough practice with this kind of stuff, with what we're going over right now. which is basically just like more chord stuff. Maybe Oh, what is this? Major key notes in chord chart. Okay, never mind. What do you mean? Oh, this is for like guitar. Oh, you got kicked out of YouTube. Oh no. And this is like a guide for like guitar, but let's see. It should work. It has all like it has all of the different chords on it. They're not like notated, which is a pain, but like I don't think they have to be notated. I know how to notate. I can do that myself. Huh. That's weird. Yeah, mobile apps are always like weird for these sort of things. For like live streams, I don't know. I tried looking up this chords in all major keys. C sharp. Why are these rows blue? Oh, are those like supposed to just... I don't... Okay. Yeah, why are they highlighted blue? Hi web. I'm doing music homework. Do you know diatonic scales? You're in class? Very cool. You can't hear me. Then why turn on my stream? She is procrastinating. Yeah, she made a resume on stream. She said she was a VTuber with 6,000 subscribers. So, I didn't think she was actually gonna give it to a career fair. Okay, well, good luck with that. I'm sure that's gonna go well. I'm sure that's gonna go quite well. I really like this chart. It has like... It has a big old watermark on it, but... It has like all of the different like... For each major like pretty much like each like... Yeah, it's just like... They're all like... All the notes are just like laid out for each triad. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I might I might use that IDK. That might be useful. How is singing lessons? Oh yeah, they've been going well. It's kind of like it's kind of hard to show my progress because as my teacher told me, like basically your throat just like gets like all messed up when you're nervous. It like closes. It's because like I just need to like build up my confidence and sing more. Sing with your... That's not exactly it, but I know what you mean. Like, trust me, I think all of the advice I've been getting has been pretty good. But most of it has just been kind of like, you need to sing lower. You want to do this? You're gonna do a singing lesson in the Chromu. That's cool. I never heard them sing, so that'd be interesting. They can't yet? I mean, everyone can. You can. It just won't, maybe won't sound very good. Or, like, refined, I guess. Because... I don't know. Yeah, the main thing that I've been told, like basically the main takeaway that I've had from my lessons so far has just been like my range is way lower than I thought, and I kind of need to keep it low, like so that I don't die. Did I finish my homework? I'm doing it right now. I don't think I'm going to complete it, but I don't know. I could be a... I'm a baritone. Baritone? I don't know, man. At least Tenor Dream is dead. I mean, like, I think like if I push it, if I push it, then I could be like half a tenor, maybe. Like, it definitely, like, the day that she analyzed my my range as well, like, it was literally my first time even like singing in front of anyone. So like, I definitely felt like I was a little like my full range wasn't there because I was nervous. And my throat was doing the icky. Also, I think I had like I chugged like a latte before that as well. I wasn't in the best space. In all optimal conditions, maybe I am a tenor. Who knows? Who knows? My teacher's very understanding. He knows that I have like a latte. Oh, a latte. Latte with one T. Don't sing with... I forgot that I was going to a singing lesson. It was my first singing lesson. I didn't think we were gonna do much actual singing. I was just kind of like, I want coffee. And so I got it. I wasn't really thinking about it. But now, definitely, I think I'll just bring water. Hear it on your throat. I mean, they couldn't hear it. Like, I literally brought the coffee cup. Like, I was still drinking it when I went into the classroom. So I think it was pretty obvious. I'm serious. I'm serious right now. We can hear you with your milk. What? Are you... And tell when you're on your... What? What are you talking about? Are you okay? I think you're like going off the rails there. Vocalists have powers. Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to copy all of my handwritten notes onto my iPad. That's like first, cause like that's like basically I'm always too lazy to look at my notes, so I'm like, if I have them all in one place, and they're like, there's also this cool like handwriting search function as well. I'm trying to get I've been like trying to do this ever since I got this iPad. And I've just been like lazy. You want music class? You should have took music class. Like, I mean, I don't know. I didn't tell you to go into like computer security or whatever the heck you're doing. I was talking about this earlier. I said like more people need to go into artistic fields. Like it should be like fine. Like parents shouldn't like look down on you for like getting like a liberal arts degree, even though I don't even know what you do with that. I love more money. Okay, so you're the parent. You're the parent who is like, you better be getting a real degree. That's you. That's you in real life. I love money. So true. You know, like being happy. I feel like no matter what I do, everything is going to be like all messed up in 10 years time. So I'd rather just like have a cool epic skill set and not like, I don't know. What you're learning is probably like infinitely more valuable, but then again, I'll be able to write epic music, maybe, if I'm not dumb. If I learn anything from this class, which I think I'm learning. I'm learning like slowly but steadily. I know I definitely know a lot more than when I started, but that wasn't very hard, because I didn't really know anything. See when we go to the job fair today. Okay, good luck. Sure, they'll be blown away when they see your 6,000 subscribers. They give you the job instantly. Real. I also feel like I won't do the job I learn right now 10 or 5 years. I mean, I'd say just like go like study whatever you want. I mean, obviously in high school, it's like they just gotta teach you like the basics and stuff. So there's not much you can learn in high school. But I mean, like, I guess in your free time, you can like learn. And you're doing like art, that's valid. You just keep doing that, and maybe eventually go into an art school or something, if that's something you want to do. I feel like artists will always like have a place. You work in a kindergarten. Oh, okay. I mean, there's always a place for that. But yeah, maybe it is exhausting. Art would really be nice. Well, I mean, they kind of go hand in hand. I mean, like, children's book, like you know, like a picture, like, you know, like the books like the Rainbow Fish and like Corduroy and whatever. Those had to be written by people, and like people who wrote those probably made like big bucks. So I don't know. Sounds like kind of. If you work at a kindergarten, I think you would know what kids like to see in those kinds of picture books. So maybe you'd be good at like, maybe you'd be good at writing and drawing them. Who knows? Okay, what was I doing? Triads, right. Okay. I have a point? Yeah. 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 I don't know. I'm not like I'm just like, I'm kind of like a person who just kind of states the obvious, I feel like, but some people, they need to like hear the obvious or they, I feel like it's like a very, not obvious, but it's like a very, I guess, like hopeful way of thinking. But I think like no matter like what it is, I feel like if you work towards it, then you can make it happen. Like if you're just like overall a good person who has like a good work ethic, then I think like you can make most things happen as long as it isn't too crazy. I can't focus. I can't focus on this work. See, is there anything else I can do? Did I finish writing down all my notes? Let me see. Oh my gosh. Just looking through like my first semester notes, just like so much stuff we kind of just like touched on and never kind of like talked about again. I don't know. Like I feel like we haven't talked about like the class. We haven't talked about like, I mean, I guess we kind of like weave it in. It kind of becomes like common knowledge and we stop talking about it. And it's kind of like, you're just expected to kind of do things now, like, you know. Like, for example, like, I'm supposed to know what a key signature is and all of the notes in it just by kind of looking at it. But I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. Like, I feel like there's so much like memorization, like practice that I need to work on. But yeah, I think, oh my gosh, I finally remembered when I was thinking of, I was like, before I started the stream, I was like, I need to write this down because it's important, and I completely forgot what it was. And what it was I wish I could like, I really wish I could like share my screen right now or something. I need to like, I think like after I catch up with homework and stuff, I'm gonna look up how to screen share an iPad on stream so you can all see what I'm doing. It'd be nice to like have like music discussions. Cause like when I thought was like really like when I learned it, like I was like, whoa, that's cool. But like I don't even know. I don't want to like talk about something and then like have someone left out. Like I wish I could show like a visual example of what I was talking about. I guess I could, but I'm lazy. Basically, like all like the hashtags or the little bees at the beginning of a music staff thing. There's like a particular order that they need to be in for each different key signature, and we're taught that in class. And they kind of gave us like I forgot what they're called, but like it's usually like a sentence, and it's like the letters are like the first word of each sentence, so it goes like Father Charles goes down and ends. Wait, I ran out of room. Battle. My handwriting's so bad. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Oh god. Okay, there we go. Okay, besides that, grab that. It's very convenient. Like, I just ran out. Like, I ran out of like, I was trying to make like a one single line of text, and like I ran out of room for the final word. So what I did was I just like, I wrote it below it, and I took all of the words, and I just made them smaller. I just like circled them and resized them all. And then I circled the last word and just put it on the line that I meant for it to be on, but now it actually has room to fit. It's not something I could have done on like paper, which is why I'm grateful for having this iPad. Okay. There's F, C, G, D, A, E, B. Hi, hello. Welcome, welcome. I'm kind of just like chilling out and copying down some notes, so it's not that exciting, but we're having a chat. Yeah, mostly about music, because I don't know how often I mention it on stream. Like, I am a music major for the time being. I don't know how long it'll last. I don't know how long it'll, like, I don't know when they're gonna kick me out. And I'm trying my best to like understand everything. It's hard. I'm just like bad at learning, maybe. Do I play an instrument? No. Which is why this is so hard for me. I didn't really grow up with any musical background whatsoever. So I'm just like, I went into like my music theory 1 class, and it was like, what's a note? What is a scale? What is that? What is this? What is any of this? But my goal is that I want to compose music. I want to be a composer. So the guy who the guy who like makes the funny sheet music. Yeah, I guess it's never too late to start, but I've tried like piano, and I feel like at some point on this like, you know, journey to learn, I'm gonna have to like interact with the piano a lot. So I'll probably end up at least like knowing my way around a piano. I kind of already do. I'm just rusty right now. Well, not really. I say that, but like very basic. Like if I keep my like I can play like Mary Had a Little Lamb maybe. Like with a little practice. Like it's like very basic, and like just even like even starting to like move your hands around on the piano, and it's like I'm already like lost. But like the amount I know now is enough to like kind of get me by at the moment. Yeah, I had to tell my school that I'm a vocalist because you know, they expect you to be something. Composer isn't really like a it isn't really like a hold on. It isn't really like a thing. Like you can't just be a composer. You also have to do something else. It's like composing kind of like takes a backseat. I guess because it's probably just a community college. But I don't even think like they're still trying to like bring back the composing class. There's not even like a class for composition yet. Like I think I might have to go to higher education to actually get a specialized composition class, which is like don't really want to. I don't really want to like go to more college. I feel like, do I use any DAWs? I've used some. Like I've used the one I want to use, like when I finally like stop procrastinating and get down to it, is Studio One, because that's what my producer Oshi uses. But I pretty much just use like whenever I want to like experiment and make a like a little funny beep boop song, I just use BandLab, which is like a free browser thing. I would use GarageBand if I had a Mac. I actually like GarageBand a fair bit. We're kind of taught to use GarageBand in at my college on the Macs. But yeah, I've got to get down like this memorization though. Like I've gotta memorize, like I feel like at least the major scales I need to memorize. Because like I don't know, like not like a lot of the times it's just like we're given like we're given some sheet music, and like the teacher expects us to like already know like what it's about. Or like the current assignment right now is like constructing triads, which is just 3-note chords. But it's like, okay, they give you the quality of it, which is like major, minor, diminished, augmented. And you're supposed to like basically construct it from like knowing one of the notes. So like that would require you to kind of have knowledge of the scales somewhat. Like let me apply it. Actually, let me try to do at least one of them. Like I have this worksheet, but like I don't know. When I'm streaming, I feel like I'm overwhelmed. I can't like focus. But even though I said I was doing homework, I was kind of just like brushing up my notes to make it easier for me to actually do my homework. Which is like, it was like part of my homework. It was like homework for myself. I've been meaning to like tidy up my notes for like the longest time, and I've just been like procrastinating on it. But I haven't, there's nothing about like 7th chords. Like we just started like learning about, I guess. We're pretty new to like 7th chords, which are 4-note chords. And like we're trying to like, or I need to like wrap my head around them, and then first, you know, I don't really have any real notes on them yet. I kind of had like a thing where like at the beginning of the first semester, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna bring in my notebook and I'm gonna be a good student. I'm gonna write down everything the teacher says. And now I just sit there and I just like listen. Like I sit there in class and I just like halfway listen because I'm just like so tired and like I'm lazy and I don't want to write anything down. And I usually like, what I try to do is like absorb what the teacher is saying, and I try to get it down later on paper somewhere. Now I've got like this digital notebook now of like, it has like everything, almost everything. It's got like definitions of a bunch of like staff music terms. It's got like, yeah, taking notes is hard. Maybe I should try like recording lectures and just listening back to them. Bunny's outside the window. Wow. That's neat. Yeah, I've got like different meters. Intervals. Semitones, scales. Natural, harmonic, melodic, key signatures, circle of fifths. It's like, yeah, I'm basically just trying to like make my own, like a textbook without the fluff, is what I'm trying to make here. Like something that I understand. Yeah, I have no idea what we're even gonna go over in class today either. Your class is in like an hour and 30 minutes. Probably have to go in like 30, 45 minutes maybe. Mixolydian. What the heck is that word? Mixolydian scales. What the heck is that? Is it a guitar thing? Oh, it's a guitar thing. I mean, oh, it's modes. We haven't really gone over modes yet. Oh god. Oh, there's even more to this. I don't really care too much about the terminology, to be honest. I kind of just wish we would learn how to like use them, like apply them to making actual music, but it's not a composition class. It's all like analyzing music, which is fine because you gotta be able to analyze it to be able to make it, but also I just want to make it as well. I want to make something. I like making stuff. Mixolydian mode. What is this? Okay, whole, whole, half, whole, whole, half whole. Oh, gotta go. Okay, thank you for stopping by. And also sharing about your. Also, thanks for sharing like your own music knowledge stuff. Ho 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 half hole. What? Yeah, that is weird. Wait. Yes, C Mixolydian mode in C, I guess. It just looks like a. Nah, wait, no, that wouldn't make sense. No, that wouldn't make sense. What is it then? Yeah, it's its own thing. I don't think it doesn't look like any minor scale I've seen. Yeah, that's confusing. Can't wait to learn about that. Oh god. Okay. Well... I want to do a stream where I kind of like try to make music again. I did have like a few streams, like even like before I basically learned anything. I think it was like just at like the very beginning of my music theory classes. I had like this, I was taking this other class along with it, which was electronic music. And I tried to do a few assignments on stream and I couldn't. Like I just kept, like I didn't know what I was doing. I kept deleting things. But I feel like that wouldn't happen now. Because I managed to like actually make a few things. I'm not really confident enough to show them. Because I don't think they're like that good, you know. And I don't want to be like, this is my finest work and then just have it be like lame. Especially when I think I can make something a lot better now. Probably, maybe, hopefully. I think it would be cool. Maybe I can try to like make like an outro music. Like I feel like outro music would be easy. I would only need like kind of like a music box sort of thing. That's what I feel like I want. So like not a lot of instruments, you know, very simple kind of thing. I want to try to make something like that. Like my own background music. Or just my own like outro song thingy, jingle. More like a jingle, to be honest. It would only be like 20 seconds maybe. I'm just gonna take a look at my folder. Oh my gosh, then I forgot about like, okay, I did forget something. I didn't write anything about solfege in here. Which is probably fine, to be honest. To be honest, that kind of goes under like a different thing than music theory. Because we have like kind of, how it works is that we have to take like 2 classes at the same time. One of them is just music theory, but the other one is called oral skills. Not oral skills, but oral. It's a weird word. It's like oral skills or something. AURAL, I think. But basically, it's like, it's all of like the hearing components of music theory, I guess. Like, well, like the music theory class is like analyzing like music on paper. Oral skills is like, oh, you hear music, like you like distinguish the music by hearing it, which I'm bad at. I'm like even worse at that somehow. I feel like solfege would probably go under that. I think that's when we learned it. And maybe I'll make like a different, I mean, I do have like the singing. It's kind of also like it blends a lot with like the singing lessons that I'm also taking. But yeah, it's so complicated. I definitely need to, I think I need to just like dedicate more time, more of my free time, like actually studying. But like before, I could kind of coast on like halfway, and like, you know, kind of like halfway learning everything, like not like getting like a full understanding, but just like enough to get by. Now I feel like if I don't start learning fast, then I'm going to like fail. I don't know. Like, I feel like the difficulty is just like finally getting ramped up. Where like before it was kind of like, oh, this is all simple stuff, and all of a sudden now it's like kind of just raw, like there's a lot of drilling and like a lot of memorization, a lot of like repetition that I'm not doing, that I need to be doing. Yeah, I want to have a music making stream. That's basically it. Like, no matter how much I currently know, I feel like I need to just like have a shot at it. I just need to have a crack at it. Especially since I haven't tried since like the last time I made a song was like probably like a few months, and I learned so much since then. So I don't know if I can even apply any of it. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping I can apply something that I've learned. Yeah, I hope everyone else is like, if you have school and stuff, I hope that like I hope that you're keeping up. This is a lesson to like, you know, not like slack off and like just try to get by knowing the bare minimum, you know? It could be tempting to try to just like skirt by, you know, like you only lightly study like 15 minutes before the test. Like, no, like learning like study, I guess like memorizing or crunching before a test and actually learning things is like very different. So I wasn't good at math. Every other subject could kind of be like crunched the night before, or even the morning of, before the test. I can just kind of like get all the information in, and then just like regurgitate it all out onto the test. But like with math, it's like you actually have to learn like stuff. Like you have to learn like systems. Like a video game, except less fun. A lot less fun. You know? Like you can follow a guide to a basically, I guess a comparison I can make is like this. One that I can understand at least. But it's like following a guide to like a very difficult video game. Like sure, you have all the answers, technically. Like you're basically just reading how to do it on a piece of paper, but like actually executing it, that takes practice, you know? You actually have to take time to learn the mechanics and how they, like how you interact with them. And then only then can you actually like apply what is on the cheat sheet. You know, like you can only apply like what you've studied if you actually know how to, do it. I guess. I don't know. It's just a lot of practice. I hate practicing. Really why I haven't I'm not good at anything, to be honest. I am just like allergic to I'm allergic to doing anything that's not just like slacking off and like surviving. I'll basically do something if I need it to survive. Like I'll go to work because I need it to survive. I need to go to school because certain people will be very angry if I don't go to school. So this is where that's where I get like my motivation to like get up and do those things. But like with actual just individual subjects and just kind of like getting all the just getting used to it, like actually sitting down and getting familiar with the subject, it's like I can't be bothered. Even if I'm motivated to, I thought I was motivated to like learn music, but I guess you need more than just like a slight interest, I guess. No, I'm hoping just like I can kind of just like brute force that motivation. Maybe like I definitely learning more things has motivated me a little bit, because I'm like, oh, knowing some of it, and is learning some of it and like getting this far, like actually passing a music theory class, even if it was just the first one, like it gave me some confidence and it gave me some motivation to like, oh, maybe I should like start taking this seriously. I hope I can just take my own advice, I guess. Yeah, I'm tired. And I want to like... Well, that was loud. I think I'm going to go just make sure I'm extra ready for class. I know like this is like a very... Actually, no, I think we talked a lot about like... Well, we talked about some stuff. I don't know exactly what we talked about. But like most of it could probably go over someone's head if they didn't know what we were talking about this whole time. But I enjoy kind of like contemplating things out loud. It's kind of what I chalk it up to. Like that's a lot of the time. All I really do on stream is think out loud, and people listen. People like can give me like feedback, which is cool. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna go now, I think. And yeah, so I can have like a real stream. I really wanted to have like a real, like, you know, sit down 3-hour, 4-hour stream. We're gonna have one of those eventually. And just like gotta get like this, so behind on things, and I have no excuse to even be behind, because I feel like I've taken so much time to myself. It's just like just to like put into perspective, I was up since like midnight and it's been like 10 hours and I haven't really, I think like until 8 a.m. I was basically just like, well, not 8, maybe like up until like 7 a.m. I was basically I don't know, I was like YouTube binging, and then I got into like a rabbit hole where I started watching like a bunch of like the old like Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie like clips, just clips of them, like, but then I saw like a clip or two and I was like, oh, I forgot how much I enjoy these movies. But instead of watching them, I basically just consumed all 3 movies through like 4-minute clips on YouTube. Not like it couldn't be the entire thing, but like basically every like pivotal story moment, I'd just be like, I would just like type it in and then just watch it, and then I would search up like the next story moment and just watch a clip of that. It was like really dumb, and I was just doing that for like longer than I should have been, even though I knew I had all this note taking to do. And then I decided to actually like do the productive thing, you know, on stream. Well, it was kind of like, I felt like, I don't know, I kind of wanted to do both. Like I was like, oh, I haven't been productive all night, so I want to be productive now. So I was tempted to not even stream, but like, why not do both, you know? I'm sure someone would get a kick out of it. I hope someone did. Like, the music talk was nice. Very cryptic music talk. We're just talking about like very broad music theory, I feel like. Not even anything in particular. But maybe once I know more about it, I can like talk more in depth about it. Maybe even like try to teach. It'd be cool. That would be cool. I doubt I'd be able to teach like much. I'd be able to teach like definitions. That's easy enough. Like concepts, I don't know. I mean, actually, I think I understand a lot of it. It's just like memorization, like memorizing like individual like, because like each like scale has like all of these like different like combinations of notes, and like every key signature is like different combination of sharps and flats and blah blah. It's so much memorization. I feel like I understand it. You have a good grasp on it, on like the broad concept of all of it, but then when you get into like those finer details, I'm just like IDK. give me like a chart or something. Like, I feel like I don't need to memorize these things because I can just look them up, or I can just make a chart of all of them. But I probably should just memorize them for simplicity's sake. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling now, and maybe I have work tonight, so I'm probably not gonna see me until like 24 hours from now, at least. I won't do the thing and say I'm gonna stream tomorrow, because every time I do that, it basically guarantees that I'm actually not going to stream. So I'm just going to say, expect a stream not not in the next 24 hours. I don't know how to word that better. Should I just say tomorrow? I really like to stream tomorrow. Oh, hi. Hello. Did you change your YouTube name? Should I call you Mashy now? Also, congrats on your anniversary. You had like a 1-year streaming anniversary, right? Completely forgot when mine is. I'm gonna look that up now, actually, because I actually don't know. I mean, that's fine. You don't stream on YouTube anyway. I have to like scroll. Wow, I've streamed a lot. I feel like I streamed so much in like the early, oh my god, the 9th? It's so close to Valentine's Day. Shoot. Gotta do something for both of those days. Yeah, I haven't even talked about Valentine's Day. Oh boy. I don't know what I'm gonna do for that. I don't really have anything planned. I didn't plan anything. So yeah. I expect more like extremely rushed streams for those days. I had like an idea for my anniversary. I just forgot what it was. Oh, I think I remember now. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna go soon. It's already 10 a.m. I've got class in an hour, and it takes about 30 minutes to get there. So it's better if I go now. Sorry, Mashy, that you just joined, but yeah, it's I gotta go to class now. It's a bit of an awkward streaming time for me. I wish I could like start streaming earlier, but you know, watch the VOD. Thank you. I hope you enjoy it. We had a lot of talk about music, like music theory. So if you don't know anything about that, it's gonna be like, what is he even talking about? But yeah. No, thank you everyone for watching. Yeah, see you soon.